Welcome to the Edit 3318 Data Evaluation module. In this module, we'll look at data evaluation for personalized instruction. We're going to examine data from assessments, and we'll create a heat map that will help us identify student needs. Let's take a look at the module. In the module, you can see some information on data analysis here. You'll also see some questions that you'll address. We'll get to those in just a minute. On personalized learning, you have a resource here that you can look at, and then it talks about response to intervention. So this whole module is about taking the information, the data that you gathered from the quiz that you created in the previous module, taking that data and creating a color-coded heat map to identify where student needs are. Then you'll address some questions about those needs. So let's go back and let's take a look. So part one of this assignment is to create a heat map from the spreadsheet from your quiz in the assessments module. Part two is the data questions document using the heat map. So that'll make a little more sense in just a second. So here are those part two questions, and these are the same questions that are posted in the module. You're going to create a document with a table to answer the questions, and it walks you through creating that table in the module. You'll answer each of these questions concerning the data that you have from your assessment. Don't forget when you're done that you're going to submit the share link to your part two data question Google Doc to this assignment in Blackboard. Be sure that the share link to your heat map is also on that data question document so that we have both the heat map share link and the Google Doc share link. We need to be able to access both, and they both need to be shared with the rights anyone can view. We're going to get to the creation of the heat map at the end of this video. We'll walk you through actually creating that heat map, so just hold on. Let's take a look at the rubric, and then we're going to give you that video about creating the heat map. But on the rubric for this assignment, you'll want to look at the right side or the exemplary column. Make sure that you check your spelling errors, all of that in your data question document. This column, Google Doc data, this talks all about that table of documents, a 2x7 table, what you need to have with each question answer there. The last row is about the Google Sheet heat map, and what you need to have color-coded and conditional formatting and all of those pieces that will make a little more sense in just a minute after we do go through the little video on the heat map. So let's look at creating the heat map and what the steps are.